guys, TinaGale here, and for all of my U.S. friends, happy Independence Day. I hope you're having a wonderful day with your family. We're just kind of hanging out, not doing a whole lot. My son is actually off helping with a fireworks display, so he's not even here. We celebrated last night with all four of us, and then today we'll just be kind of taking it easy, and everybody will be going to work, so I'll have some time alone here at the house, so that will be cool. Okay, so I am participating in the Scrappy tag for 2017. There's 15 questions. This is from Lisa, part of our video a day for each day in July, and you can find her over on YouTube under Pink Glitter Scrapper. And I'm sorry I didn't set up my regular camera because of doing the 30 videos a day. It's really hard to flip it around and adjust it to where it can do a face-to-face video and then get it back right for process video. So I just decided it was not the time to be doing it. I've been dealing with a lot of computer issues. Well, not computer, but technical stuff on my blog and everything today, so I just didn't want to add video camera. So I'm using my video camera on my iMac, so I have to pay attention to look at the camera and not, I have my paper with my questions over here, and I have another little thing over here that I'm looking at, and then I get distracted by the actual view. So I apologize. I'm doing my best to look at the camera so that I'm looking at you. Okay, so many things to remember. That's why I stay behind the camera and do the process videos. So I wanted to start off before I get to the questions and stuff and thank everybody that's been watching the video so far every day this July. I know today's just the 4th, but I've had so many great comments. I know I asked you guys to be thinking, you know, if there was things that you wanted to see me do or you've had questions for me, make sure to put them in the comments and stuff because I'll try to address them. This is the perfect time. Coming up with 31 videos, so that a lot of those will be face-to-face talking, answering questions, or just pinpointing different things. I had a list here a minute ago of some of the questions that I'd been asked. I don't even know what I did with it now. I got so many things going on my desk. So some of them won't be like a whole process video, but addressing a question that somebody had about my process of decision makings or things like that. So if there's anything you've ever wondered about or wanted me to go more in depth, then be sure to put that stuff in the comment section down below. And I'm keeping a list, and I'm gonna try to get to all of it this month. Okay, so let's go on to the questions. There's 15. I tried to read through them so that I don't sit here and waste a lot of your time trying to figure out the answers. And also I'm going to have to apologize because I'm looking over here, but I'm not wearing my glasses because I don't know where I laid them down. I know, I'm so silly. But I have it blowed up, so maybe I can see. So if you see me really studying, it's because I'm trying to focus. Okay, so the first question is, what is one scrapbook item you do not own that surprises you? This one I had to think about, and I didn't come up with an answer. Because I am so blessed. I have just everything that I can think of that I want. I have a digital die cutter. I have a manual die cutter. I would like a Big Shot. I have a the green Provo Craft one. I don't know, whatever, I'm blank, but whatever that green manual die cutter is, one of the, back a few years. I would like to have a Big Shot. I don't know why. But the one I have is fine. I have a Silhouette and a Cricut. I have my own room. I have plenty of product. I don't need any product. So honestly, there is nothing that I can think of that I do not own that I want. So there's nothing that would surprise me that I don't have, because I don't know, I have it all. If you guys can think of something that I have mentioned before or something, you let me know. I'll probably think about it when I'm done here and go, oh yeah. Okay, so number 2, if you were designing your own line, what 3 elements would be required? Enamel dots. Love my enamel dots. Other thing would be lots of patterned paper. I love patterned paper. And you can do anything. If you have the right patterned papers and enough of them, you can create anything. And I think one thing that I would do is like in Chamel's line, you can get so many different color schemes out of her collections just by how you choose different patterns. I love how she coordinates the stickers and all of that, so you have big ones down to little ones, and you know they're designed with layering in mind. So she really creates her lines from a scrapbooker's point of view, not just throwing product out there. Sometimes I wonder, do you guys actually create with this stuff? Because I'm not so certain. So yeah, patterned paper, enamel dots, and I love chipboard embellishments. I know that seems kind of silly, but I like the little bit of layer without too much layer. So I think all of those would be my choices, and I know they seem really simple, but when you look at me as a scrapbooker, that's what I am, just a very classic style, simple scrapbooker, but hopefully it looks up to date in terms, but you know, I don't know. That's how I am. What one item is a must for you to finish a layout? Enamel dots or mist, one or the other. That's always just that finishing little touch, just a little bit of sprinkle. Number 4, most used Scrappy social media influence besides YouTube. I would say Facebook. I love Instagram and had really got into Instagram, was constantly checking it, and then they messed with it, like Facebook messed with theirs, and now I find myself not going there as often. But if I want to just look at pictures and be inspired, because I'm so much of a visual, then I would say Instagram. I pull it open and I would just go to the people that I follow and want to be inspired by and just look through their feed, but I don't just scroll. But Facebook, I'm there every day checking on Facebook. Instagram, I might skip a day. Who is your dream collaborator? Everybody. There's so many people out there that are so talented. I would be happy to collaborate with any of them. It would be exciting for me. I can't think of one, you know, just pinpointing one person that, you know, that would be like the tops. Unless we're talking Chamel, but you know, what's the likelihood of that happening? Not much. Number 6, if money was no object, what would your first Scrappy purchase be? IKEA. I would go to IKEA and buy the rest of the furniture that I want for my room and get it all done. Is that Scrappy? I don't know. Did that say Scrappy? Oh, what Scrappy purchase? The furniture could be, you know, I don't need anything Scrappy. I need furniture. I need to go to IKEA. I have a new desk picked out, a little cabinet, and a chair. I need a chair for my room, and I found one at IKEA. So, but they're about 5 hours away, so be a while. What do you have? Okay, well, let me back up. Since it said Scrappy, when the new Chamel lines come out, that's on my list. What do you have the most of in your stash? Patterned paper, which, oh, you can't see it. In the white cabinet that's behind me over here, the opposite side of it is nothing but patterned paper. Then on that side of the room, I have several more cubes of patterned paper that go on top of my drawers. Then in the drawers down here, this one is actually a Christmas drawer, and so it's full of Christmas paper. And then I also have 2 little tub things that sit on the floor that are decorative, that are pretty, and they have patterned paper in those. So, yeah. What's your favorite item in your stash? I think it's patterned paper. Do you see a pattern here? That was corny. I should bleep that out, but you know. What is my most used item? Patterned paper. Okay, seriously. Trimmer. Is that everybody's answer? You can't really do much without a trimmer. Patterned paper, enamel dots, embellishing, stickers, die cuts, ephemera packs. I don't know. Where do you do your crafting? in my studio. So you're seeing about half this, well, kind of a fourth, that fourth corner of the room. But yes, so I'm very lucky to have my own scrap space. This is, when I started out, I was at a desk in my bedroom, and then I took over a bedroom upstairs, and then I came downstairs, and we have a formal living room, and then another room, family room type deal that used to be our schoolroom when I homeschooled. And I turned it into the living room because everybody comes in through that door, and it's smaller than this room. So I took over the main big bed, or the main big living room, as my scrap space. So it's one of the biggest rooms downstairs. So it's all mine. Okay. Layout or project you have been procrastinating on. My wedding album. It used to be my baby albums, but I finally have those done. I still need to do some journaling in my daughter's baby album, but the main thing is my wedding album, because I know I want it perfect, and I never felt like I was at the level that I wanted to be, that I would be happy with the wedding album. Also, we don't have very good photos for my wedding album, and I probably cannot reprint them without it being really expensive, or just a pain to find all of the negatives and things like that. So when I glue them down on paper, they're going to be there. That's it. So I want to make sure that it's right. So yeah, but it hasn't stopped me from buying product. I've bought like 4 different collections, changed my mind, and bought another one that came out. And yeah, so I have my choice, which I don't really care for any of them now. So I'll have to go out and shop again when I decide to do it. But it's not going to be for a while. Okay, layout, straight away or in a pile. So that means when I finish it, what do I do with it? Well, I have a box down here that's next to my work desk that I put them in, so that when I'm doing voiceovers or things like that, I can refer to it and look at it, remember what I did in case it's a day or two before I do a voiceover. They stay there. And normally what my procedure was to wait till the end of the month or the beginning of the next month and do a layout share of everything that I had done. That hasn't happened this year because I was in school and didn't get much done. But hopefully it's starting to fill up, and with 30 videos this month, or 31, I should have a lot of layouts. So I should hopefully get back into the groove of that, where I can do a layout share at the end of the month. So yeah. And then after that, they go actually on this cabinet where these albums are. They usually get stuck on top of that. Hopefully not for too long, and then they go straight into albums. I was really good about, once they went over there, I would put them right into the albums. But it has gotten to where it filled up that entire space before it hit the other shelf, before I actually got them into the albums. But usually I'm pretty good. Scrappy crush, who would make you grin or just be so excited if they liked or commented on your project? I think everybody that watches me knows that that would probably be Shamel. And again, what's the likelihood of that? Not much. But yeah, if she knew who I was, that would be, yeah, that would be pretty special. Favorite Scrappy places to shop? I live in a real rural area. So most of my shopping's online. We used to have a really nice, it was small, scrapbook store here, but it's since closed, so I have to drive an hour, and I have a Michael's, Hobby Lobby, and Joann's, and one local scrapbook store. I love shopping at all of them because I'm a touchy-feely kind of person. I want to see it and touch it and flip through it and do all that. So I used to be where I just wouldn't shop unless I could see it. I wouldn't do any online shopping at all. Now, I can online shop with the best of you. So online, I would have to say scrapbook.com is probably my first place to go because they have so much and more details. I like a cherry on top because you can hunt for cherries and cash them in. Locally, I would say most of the time Michael's has more stuff than anybody else for me. Also shop online at paperissues.com because it's so fast. So if there's a few things, but most of my supplies now comes from kits. So I love purchasing kits. And then I'm also a close to my heart consultant. So I have a lot of product coming in with close to my heart that I like working with. So I don't have one favorite, but those would be my tops. Dream job in the industry. So this is the last one. I'm sure this has gone on way too long. Let me see. Yes. I'm a videographer for the Scrap Room. They're a kit club. And when I first started doing it, it was very normal because I would share my kits when I would order them and get them in and play with them. And she approached me about doing it every month for them. And I was like, cool, I could do that. You know, I love sharing product and stuff. But I never dreamed how much I was going to enjoy doing that. So I would love to be a videographer. I would love to go to the trade shows and interview people and show products and do all that. Dream job, yes. Just sharing and educating. I'm a teacher at heart, so just working with the product and sharing it like I do on YouTube or whatever, and videos. Yep, that would be my dream job. If y'all know how to do any of that, just let me know. Okay, so that's my 15 questions. I know it took forever. I'm going to tag Audrey Yeager and Susanna Lee, and I'll get messages to them. So be sure to check them out. I think just about everybody I know in the YouTube world has done this. So if you want to get to know us better, then check out the hashtag. Let's see, Scrappy Tag 17 is what they're all under. So just search for that, and you're going to find out all the different YouTube people and get to know us just a little bit better, I hope. So thanks for watching. Come back tomorrow. I have a process video using one of the new 4th of July lines. So it's pink paisley. Should I give you a little sneaky peek? Are you ready? Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that paper. So that's my video coming up tomorrow. I'm getting ready to do the voiceover. So thanks for watching, and thank you guys all for the support that you give me on the YouTube channel, shopping through my affiliate links, just giving me feedback and all of that. I so appreciate it. I love doing these and sharing with everybody what I learn. As I'm learning, I'm still learning and growing, so lots more to come. Thanks for watching. You guys have a happy 4th of July, and we will see you back here tomorrow for another video in July. Bye-bye.